What favorite things come with a Galant ES? Automatic transmission, air conditioning, and much more. And what do you pay for all this? Just $209 a month with $1,000 down. For a limited time, a great lease on a great Galant from Mitsubishi, the new thinking in automobiles.
All over the world, when people are late, you're guaranteed to hear excuses.
The alarm clock broke.
Mein Goldfisch ist gestorben.
Probleme d'écheveau.
At UPS, however, we guarantee we'll be on time. In fact, we guarantee on-time delivery to hundreds of cities around the world, or your money back. So while you might hear, you'll never hear it from us.
60 Minutes, a CBS News weekly magazine, will continue.
In just 90 minutes, a global television event.
Let me make amends, Fred. Please.
After 55 years,
I no longer love you.
the most anxiously awaited mini-series of all time has arrived.
Tara's our home. I wanted us to be a family again in it.
This is the epic saga of an extraordinary woman.
Scarlet O'Hara doesn't drown her sorrows.
Her journey to regain her honor.
How is Red?
It's Daphne Ashton.
Her home.
I'm pregnant.
You won't be able to keep the truth from her once your babies come.
And the one man she truly loves.
Fred says you knew we were married. You love him, huh? Of course I do. Me too.
Joanne Wally-Kilmer and Timothy Dalton head an all-star cast in an unforgettable story of pride and passion spanning 2 continents.
She murdered a man, so I had to defend myself.
She didn't kill this man. I know it.
CBS is proud to present the final chapter of the greatest love story ever told. Scarlet, tonight following Murder, She Wrote.
Scarlet, tonight on CBS.
At first glance, the Mercedes C-Class is impressive. But if you look a little closer, it becomes remarkable. Anti-lock brakes, more powerful headlamps, 8-speaker sound system. Oh yes, and an electric sunroof. Test drive the C-Class at your authorized Mercedes dealer.
You close your laptop. You push back your seat and adjust your footrest. A little sip of Bordeaux, a little taste of Brie. You turn the sound up a notch, and you close your eyes. These business trips are brutal, aren't they?
This is Channel 4, KDFW TV, Dallas, Fort Worth.
Brochures? Brochures? With pictures. Learn all about highly protected risk coverage. Wausau? Wausau. What's that? Business insurance.
To fully appreciate business insurance from Wausau,
Excuse me. My company's changing health plans.
you really have to be in business. Wausau. In business, our name draws a crowd.
They speak it in England, France, and Germany. It sounds the same in the U.S. and Mexico as it does in Hong Kong and Tokyo. It's the international language of business. And wherever it's spoken, Delta Airlines can put you right in the middle of the conversation. And then we'll bring you back to that place where you don't have to say a word to be understood. Delta Airlines.
The new Chrysler Cirrus has an advanced 24-valve V6. Its cab-forward design conveniently provides room for 5 and a vast array of new technology. It has dual airbags and advanced rail-through construction for superior handling and quietness. Chrysler Cirrus. While its name is derived from the heavens, one of the best reasons to own one is very down to earth. Chrysler Cirrus. It's not just a step above, it's the new plateau.
Hundreds of natural forces may affect the survival of your business. And hundreds of companies may say they are as good as AT&T. But only AT&T guarantees that if your long-distance service ever goes down, it'll be back in minutes, not hours. Only our network gives every call a choice of up to 134 routes, so your calls get through, even when you can't.
Hi, I heard the phones were down out there.
Not mine.
AT&T, for the life of your business.
Nobody's perfect, especially when it comes to cars. There's always the chance one thing gone bad will spoil everything. The difference is that at Chrysler Corporation, we're doing something about it. Through Customer One, our renewed commitment to customer satisfaction. Because, while nobody's perfect, it sure doesn't hurt to try. Customer One. See the difference it's making at your Chrysler Corporation dealer now.
It's up to you. All you have to do is brush your teeth. No brush, no story.
With fax, voicemail, speakerphone, and an integrated CD-ROM system,
Daddy, let's do this book tonight.
the compact Presario will let you do things that may have seemed impossible before.
She brush?
Right now, McDonald's Beefy Double Cheeseburger is just 99 cents. Twice the meat smothered with melted cheese. All for just 99 cents, but only for a limited time.
Did he say limited time?
A double cheese 2-minute warning. Mr. 50-yard dash, man.
Imagine a rent-a-car company that will pick you up right at your door. That's Enterprise. Call us. We'll arrange to come to you. Take you back to our office, and you're on your way. Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
Think you could handle driving a race car?
Find out what it takes. Part of our special series, Something Why.
Tomorrow on CBS This Morning, breakfast for your head.
In the tradition of the greatest love stories ever told, CBS proudly presents another primetime epic destined to become a classic. Wow. The Late Show with David Letterman video special, romance, adventure, and food service. Monday, November 21st.
Experience CBS News. From a legendary motion picture and a best-selling novel
I have a child.
comes the epic miniseries Scarlet tonight.
He was convicted of a vicious murder. DNA evidence helped convict him. He says the DNA testing was wrong. Was it?
DNA is not infallible. It can ruin a life.
So how reliable is DNA? Does this look like a match to you? Eye on America tomorrow on the CBS Evening News.
It's Frankly We Don't Give a Damn Monday, the only night of comedy big enough to come between two nights of Scarlet.
I've got a shotgun here, and I know how to use it.
Join the Nanny, Dave's World, Murphy Brown, and Love and War for one historic night of epic passion, romance, and big hair.
Get out of this house while you can, or you're going to end up just like me.
Don't miss Frankly We Don't Give a Damn Monday.
Just past Miles.
Ah, the hell with it.
Non-stop comedy at its best. Monday.
Scarlet, tonight on CBS.
When I was little, I wanted to grow up and be a policeman, then a fireman, then a politician. Just kidding. No, seriously, I wanted to be a cowboy, a real cowboy with shoulder pads and athletic tape, and I wouldn't ride a horse, but a new Ford, the official truck of the Dallas Cowboys, like the F-150 Texas SE with chrome wheels, air, AM, FM cassette, and more, and I'd get it with 2.9% financing or $750 cash back from Ford. And 2.9% wouldn't just be my finance rate, it would be the number on my jersey. And the announcer would say, boy, did you see that hit 2.9 put on that guy? What a player. It would be more like, what a finance rate. So all the Cowboys would go to their North Texas Ford dealer and get 2.9% financing, and then we'd drive to the Super Bowl.
A Texan says he's running for president. We'll tell you who at 10.
When Jeffrey catches a cold, we see the pediatrician.
I love my pediatrician. He's my dad.
He recommends Dimetap Elixir. Jeffrey really likes the great taste.
Alcohol-free Dimetap, the brand pediatricians recommend most for colds.
Must be 10 Christmases we've been catching up over creamy Eagle brand pumpkin pie.
Made this one with new Eagle brand low fat.
Low fat?
50% less. No way. This tastes much too good.
Okay, cut me a piece, and don't make it a sliver.
Oh, what a morning. Why are these things always so early? I'm starving. No time for breakfast. What do you expect? You're going to be hungry, of course. What's this? A Kellogg's Nutri-Grain bar. Isn't this for health nuts? I mean, am I going to like it? That's the question.
Delicious crust with fruit filling without preservatives, and it's even low in fat.
Apple cinnamon. I love it. But of course, it's from Kellogg. They do cereal, they do breakfast. It all tastes great. Mrs. Doyle, good morning. How's my son?
Great student. Just talks too much.
Talks too much. I never noticed that. I never noticed
Kellogg's
that at all.
Nutri-Grain bars. Start your morning off right.
Gotta talk about talking too much, because you don't want to...
Park Avenue Ultra. Not only has it restored people's faith in the quality of American luxury cars, but it has a way of rejuvenating the soul as well.
You know your dry skin is really bad when it keeps you from enjoying the things you love. Mine hurts so much, I finally went to see the dermatologist. I asked her to cure my dry skin. She said there is no cure, but there is Curel. Curel is serious therapy.
Clinical tests prove Curel moisturizes better than even Lubriderm or Carry.
Curel sure feels like a cure to me.
Until there's a cure, there's Curel.
In one fateful moment, he said he didn't give a damn. But the truth is, he did. And you're about to find out how much. Scarlet, tonight.
The show that could save your life. Rescue 911, Tuesday.
The Nissan Altima offers extraordinary acceleration, steering response, and braking. We think you'll find it reassuring on those days when it seems like everyone's out to get you. The Nissan Altima. Now lease the Altima GXE for $750 down and $239 a month for 36 months.
It wouldn't be the holidays without pie, so today we're going to make an easy pie crust from scratch.
Easy? We'll show them easy.
First, gather all your ingredients, measure, knead, make a ball.
Or just unfold, fill, and bake.
For a pie crust that's tender, flaky, and tastes like you made it from scratch, follow this simple recipe. Pillsbury refrigerated pie crust.
It's as easy as you know what.
In Alaska, no one else can do quite what Princess can. You see, no one else has more ways to see Alaska by land and sea than Princess. So when you come to Alaska with us, you'll see it in a way you never thought possible. Princess, it's more than a cruise. It's the Love Boat.
How much closer do our precision heads help shave beneath the skin? How much closer does our innovative groove make Norelco's lift and cut system? How much better is the latest Norelco razor? We think you'll find it's never brought you closer. The Norelco razor, our closest shave ever.
With Joel and Maggie engaged, there's intimacy.
Joel.
Maggie. Romance.
It's a gun! Why would you do something like that?
I just like surprises.
And harmony.
You have to move out.
Oh, no. What'd she say?
It's just not working.
A can't miss Northern Exposure Monday.
When it comes to drug addiction, one thing is certain. Eventually, every addict will get high for the last time. The lucky ones will be able to talk about it.
Instead of making a car for the 5% of the public who can afford a $35,000 luxury sedan, we created the all-new Chevrolet Lumina for everybody. We asked thousands of people what they were looking for in a new mid-size sedan. Turns out what they wanted were the comfort and features you usually find in more expensive sedans. So we built them into the new Lumina. We just didn't charge extra for them. That's what makes the new Lumina a genuine Chevrolet.
Take a tip from Santa and give the Dirt Devil hand vac. Help someone you love clean up this Christmas.
Murder,
MITSUBISHI wrote will continue.
In another time, one motion picture made history.
Poor Red.
Now that epic story continues in an unforgettable television event.
She murdered him, Alex. Damn scurrilous lie.
Joanne Whalley-Kilmer and Timothy Dalton head an all-star cast.
Get the doctor.
Featuring Anne Margaret, John Gielgud, Paul Wingfield, Esther Roll, Gene Smart, and Stephen Collins. The final chapter of the greatest love story ever told, Scarlet, next.
Wednesday.
I need someone to seduce.
What do you do when Thanksgiving dinner gets completely out of hand?
Mike, why don't you take your father out back and hose him down?
The boys are back Wednesday. Scarlet, tonight on CBS.
So you think you got all the fixings to make Boston Chicken's new vegetable pot pie? Yeah, well, what about the fresh zucchini? And the carrots. Oh, don't forget the squash and peppers and leeks. Boston Chicken introduces our new vegetable pot pie. Large chunks of garden vegetables topped with a mashed potato crust, along with our original chicken pot pie, all freshly prepared and ready to go. So why run yourself ragged? Run the Boston Chicken instead. Oh, did I mention potatoes for the crust?
You can't see them or feel them unless you believe. They're as real as you and me. Hear the stories.
I looked up, and this angel was still standing.
Meet the believers, people like you and me, people you might even know. With them, there is no question. Angels live among us. This may have you believing in angels. John Criswell reports, starting Monday at 6 on News 4 Texas.
A game that lives up to the hype. Highlights at 10.
Where does Santa do all his holiday shopping? Why, at Target, of course. Where right now you can get MCA country music recording artists George Strait and Skinnerd and Friends. On sale now at Target.
A time for magic.
What do you create when you open a can of soup? A noise, maybe? This was created a long time ago. You just reheat it. Now this is new Kettle Creations. Homemade taste you create fresh in 30 minutes. They even created a window so you can see all the pasta and beans. With Kettle Creations, there's a moment when you actually create soup. You could be part of that moment. Oh, there it is. New Lipton Kettle Creations. Soup so good, it's uncanny.
When you can trust something and know it'll come through for you, that's everything. One of the things we focused on with the new DeVille Concours was making it reliable. We designed the North Star system so that if it ever lost all of its engine coolant, you'd still be able to drive a DeVille Concours up to 50 miles to safety, even in desert heat. You may never need it, but it'll be there for you. There's a car company that cares enough to give you this kind of dependability. That's my company, Cadillac.
Eggo Nutri-Grain waffles have been deliciously improved, and you're about to try them on an imaginary taste test. Relax, forget they're nutritious, because now Eggo Nutri-Grain has a thick, rich batter made with whole wheat. Close your eyes. Wait, don't close your eyes, but imagine the toasty aroma. Take one crisp, imaginary bite. See, with this new taste, you'll never want to let go. Now, wipe your mouth. You got imaginary syrup all over it. Eggo Nutri-Grain, a delectable new taste. Imagine that.
It's Frankly We Don't Give a Damn Monday, the only night of comedy big enough to come between two nights of Scarlet.
Get out of this house while you can, or you're going to end up just like me.
It's one historic night of epic passion, romance, and carpool.
Just past Miles. Ah, the hell with it.
Don't miss Frankly We Don't Give a Damn Monday, because tomorrow is another day.
Tuesday, a paramedic is called to a house fire where a young girl is trapped in the flames. But now, can she save her own sister?
I can't do this.
On Rescue 911.
Things are happening every day. There's always something new. As I grow, it's good to know. I can still turn to you. You are the first place. We always try. But you have so many sides. Come see the many sides of sea.
The Nissan Altima offers extraordinary acceleration, steering response, and braking. We think you'll find it reassuring on those days when it seems like everyone's out to get you. The Nissan Altima. Now lease the Altima GXE for $750 down and $239 a month for 36 months.
Tara, the home she fought to save. Ashley, the man she thought she wanted. Rhett, the one she loved and lost.
Why did you come? Why did you?
She is Scarlett O'Hara, and this is the final chapter of the greatest love story ever told. Scarlett, next.
In the tradition of the greatest love stories ever told, CBS proudly presents another prime-time epic destined to become a classic. The Late Show with David Letterman video special, romance, adventure, and food service. Monday, November 21st.